And we've got time.
Blazers.
The players love it. Thank you, David. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Lakers, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And checking out Portland, they're much further down in the standings right now.
Yeah, and when you look at Portland, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players, because ultimately they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
And now the Lakers starting group. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. It's Jay out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's James in at the small forward. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Hazonia out there with Anthony Tolliver. And it's Nurkic in at the center, filling out the middle. Mark, here we are mid-season, and certain teams seem to really change gear, ratchet up the intensity.
Yeah, I agree with you. And some of that is familiarity, understanding who you are and what it takes for you to win, and being healthy is a big part of that. I think teams all over the league go through stretches where they're in a nice groove and rhythm, and there are a lot of variables that play into that.
Things settle down, don't they? Rotations, routines, like you said, all those things important.
Yeah, exactly. Well said.
That one falls.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Jay, the pass to Kuzma. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Oh, Kuzma's in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Now here's Lillard. He had 34 points in the win against Sacramento. Count that one.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Yo, check that.
Hazonia on the wing. Over Rondo. Almost, but it rolls out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
James, that's a two-pointer. Damian Lillard pulls it in. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. McCollum, the offensive rebound, and that one is stuffed right through.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Nurkic.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
And that one's good by LeBron.
LeBron can score from anywhere, but he's most effective close to the hoop. Very skilled in the paint.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's McCollum. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. And the shot goes down. Lillard's got his second basket of the game.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Outside for Davis. Shoots over Lillard. Another shot. Nurkic with the block. They retain possession. Portland trailing here. There's the pass to McCollum. Step back shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
A different look now for Portland. Whiteside's checked in for Tolliver. Rodney Hood subbed in for Mario Hezonja. LeBron passes to Jay. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat grade from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
Shot clock at 5. Jay, the pass to Davis. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Here's Hood, and Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Hood on the wing. Whiteside trying to break free. Rondo against Lillard. It's deflected, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Almost entirely new group here for Portland. Jusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Whiteside. Tolliver comes in for Pau Gasol. Mario Hezonja's checked in for Rodney Hood, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Damian Lillard. Good!
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Jazz.
And at one point, I think they thought they were maybe out of this thing, but man, they just came storming back on a mission.
McCollum is out there with Kent Bazemore. And there's Anthony Tolliver. Then it's Hezonja. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And Bazemore kicks to Nurkic. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Tolliver. Averaging about 7 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Now, here's Nurkic. 17 points for him last game against Sacramento.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Lakers leading by 13. Here's Kuzma. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Kuzma not only has great skill, but his balance is so good. Even when he gets bumped around, he still finds a way to score.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And that one drops.
A natural score. Give McCollum any room to get his shot off, and he's going to let it fly.
Intercepted. And here they come. Hezonja with the ball. He's picked up by James. Unable to get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Yeah, you know, these are 2 rival teams that will see each other a fair amount this season. We'll see which team can tip it off with a win.
And here's McCollum. Following the 3 moments ago from Jay. And the basket by McCollum.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Lakers leading by 15. Offside Rondo. Got a piece of it. Now McCollum, 8 points for him. Nurkic can't hit. Here's the break. Here's Jay. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's now 11 points for Jay.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
And now, here's Hazonia. James covering. Bazemore for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now McCollum, after the missed three from Jay. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. The Trailblazers shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
And the Lakers call time here.
And the Lakers last season going against the grain to surround LeBron James with playmakers, not shooters. And many criticized that move.
And, you know, guys, you look at it, LeBron is at his very best with the ball in his hands, which means he needs room to attack the lane. It's clear that a course correction was needed.
Now here's Rondo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Jay. 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Nurkic with the block. Now here's Bazemore. 14 points from him the last game against Sacramento. Tolliver, no luck. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. The lead is 15. Rondo finds Kuzma. And the Lakers with another miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And now, here's Hazonia. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Bazemore for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Jay. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The first free throw is good. Mark, we know you have great passion for the game of basketball. Any passions that our fans may not know about?
Yeah, I enjoy golf. I'm an avid reader. As you well know, Kevin, we actually share book titles on occasion. Obviously, food is universal, and there's nothing I turn down. I try to eat certain things in moderation, but I enjoy board games, too. In terms of sports, I'm a fan of football, both college and pro. Enjoy playing golf, and board games and reading probably are what occupy my time.
Here's Lillard. After the made shot from Jay, floats one up, and it's Lillard missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
There's the three. But they get it back. Nurkic. Back to McCollum. From past the arc. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Kuzma. Inside. Nurkic with the block. McCollum against Kuzma. Shoots from 14. Goes back up. And Nurkic lays it in. Nurkic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now, here's Kuzma. He's got 7. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And finish off by Hazonia.
Blazing speed in the open floor. Hazonia sprinting well down the court and being rewarded for that effort.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Pau Gasol, he's checked in for the... With one on the clock, that shot off, and so it's Los Angeles holding a big.
Hey, all eyes on me. All right, nice work out there. I like the attention to detail. I like the hustle. I like the sense of urgency y'all are playing with, all right? Now, I want y'all to put a body on someone constantly, all right? Anytime that ball is up for grabs.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Rajon Rondo is out there with Jay. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Lillard. Rondo with the steal. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, fun watching Kuzma find a way to get out in the open court. The young legs on display there.
McCollum outside. The shot misses. And the Lakers take it the other way.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
One thing about Kyle Kuzma, Clark, he's not a ball stopper. When he touches the ball, he is shooting it.
I would not disagree with you there, guys. He is fearless looking for his shot. He hunts his shot aggressively, and he's very efficient. He doesn't need a lot of dribbles, but the one thing I like about him is that he doesn't hold on to that ball long. He's going to make a quick, decisive move or get it out of his hands.
Here's Lillard after the made shot from Jay, and it's Lillard missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The shot's good from Jay.
Oh, great ball movement there.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring. He called it one of the real pinnacles of his career.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 9, and it goes down 2 points.
And, you know, Damian Lillard has such a quick release. Excellent at getting his shot up and over the defense inside.
And you might think about what sets LeBron James apart among the all-time greats. He's the only player who's top 10 in both scoring and assists.
Well, I would even take it a little further, guys. His overall all-around brilliance is what truly separates him from the rest of the great players, because he's top 20 in steals as well as approaching top 50 in rebounds. That's remarkable, and he's done it from day one.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Anthony Davis. McCollum, and McCollum with the slam.
You know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
To the inside, Nurkic with the steal. And here's the fast break from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. James dishes to Rondo. Shots good from Jay. Jay's got 21.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's McCollum. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Tolliver, no luck.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The Trailblazers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Hazonia with the ball. Nurkic, the pass to McCollum. From the baseline. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Bazemore's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Nurkic. Portland moving the ball around. From deep three-point range, Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now the pass to Jay. Here's Howard. Kept alive. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
A different look now for Portland. Whiteside comes in for Mario Hazonia. Rodney Hood subbed in for McCollum. Clark, there are a lot of great playmakers in this NBA that sometimes we don't talk about or under the radar.
Yeah, there are. Again, there's so many outstanding players in a league of 30 teams. But, you know, Drew Holiday has been outstanding as a big playmaking guard, as good scoring the ball as he is playmaking. Draymond Green, not a guard, but makes decisions and passes the ball like a high-level guard and is extremely valuable in that Warriors attack. Those two guys are a little bit undervalued for their ability to make their teammates better.
Good point. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis. And it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo. And it's the Lakers on the break. Popped up there for Howard. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Kicks it to Hood to end the run. It's hauled in by LeBron.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's Lillard after the miss from Jay.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing's going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here is Lillard after the three-pointer from Jay. And Lillard kicks to Whiteside. Outside Hood. Goes up to the stripe. That shot, no good. Nice D from Jay. And the dunk by James.
You got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Shoots from the line. That one off the back iron and out.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Lillard. After the made shot from Jay. Lillard outside. Howard against Whiteside. Outside Hood to stop the drought. The Trailblazers rebound. Gasol. It's good on the putback.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards. Just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
Now here's LeBron. 7 points in the game. Caruso, the pass to Jay. LeBron outside. The three. And another three for the Lakers.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now here's Hood. He's got 5. Here's Lillard. The teardrop falls in. Lillard's got 13.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
Jay, covered by Hood. Jay, the pass to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
1:03 left to play in the third. Down low. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. LeBron passes to Jay. He dishes it to Howard. Pass to Jay. And stolen by Hood. Inside. They swipe it. LeBron passes to Jay. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And he banks in the layup. He's got 9.
The concentration, the strength, the balance. Howard doing a nice job staying focused on the rim despite getting hit.
Now here's Whiteside. He has 6. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside Hood. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jay, the pass to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them.
Defensively, you got to give a little more pressure to their shots, all right? Make them make the second, third, fourth play.
And we reach the fourth. Here's Lillard. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.